How are you doing? Today I'm going to be doing a book review on a book series called Wisteria. And this is by Bisi, B-I-S-I, Leyton. They are wonderful books. The story is really interesting and intriguing. It's based with zombies in it, so if you're into zombies, this would be a great book for you. The main female character's name is Wisteria, and she's a teenage girl, and she is a badass, right? She is a fighter. She's really smart. She doesn't back down easily. She's a really strong female character. Wisteria is portrayed, like I said, as a badass, but she's also portrayed as someone who is ugly and fat, or maybe like on the thicker side. A lot of the other kids that are in the settlement with her tend to isolate her and pick on her and make fun of her. And now on top of that, I'm not also, because it's been a couple years since I read it, but I'm not 100% for sure if it is also because she is darker skin toned. I can't remember if that's part of it too, just because it has been so long. And later in the series, like, one of the guys who is picking on her ends up liking her because she, she thins out. It's normal for young teenagers to be a little on the thicker side, and then they have a growth spurt and they become skinny. Plus they're fighting a bunch of zombies and running and training, so naturally she's going to slim down. That's just what's going to happen. So she has a hard life in the shelter, not just because of the zombies, but because people are assholes to her there. Like, straight up. They are ridiculously mean. Now you also have Botch, B-A-C-H, I'm pretty sure you say Botch. And he is actually a supernatural being from another realm, and he's come to Earth to do his 1,000 day walk, I believe is what it's called. And basically he's just there to see humans die, to watch humanity die. Now, with fate, they were able to meet. Wisteria is out with a group of, not really specialists, but a lot of people are doing a marathon or like a 5K run near the shelter, or the, I don't know how else to say it, like the shelter or the base where she and her mom are stationed at. Her dad's out of the picture, by the way. So near the shelter where her mom and her are stationed at, they do a 5K run or some kind of marathon type deal. And Wisteria is one of the girls who's not necessarily participating, but she's being a guard to make sure all the runners are safe. And another girl wants to go into the mall or the store nearby, and here you go, a bunch of zombies come in, and Wisteria kind of gets left behind. She gets separated from her friend, as we'll say. She's starting to get swarmed by a bunch of zombies, and by fate and chance, Batch is also there trying to find like a CD or some kind of music for him, because he still likes to listen to music of this world while he's here and just chilling and watching people dying all over the place. And he doesn't really care for humans at all. He doesn't give a crap about them. But for whatever reason, when he sees her, he instantly feels like he needs to protect her. Like, in his mind, it's like he finds his other half and instantly is like, I need to be with her. I need to protect her. And he doesn't understand why he's feeling like this, but he's intrigued enough that he wants to stay with her or keep her with him so he can try and work out why he's like this. By the way, he's engaged. He's like supposed to marry this other chick that went with him to the 1,000 day walk, and his other best bud is there as well. So he's not the only supernatural, super strong, fast, super being on Earth. He's got two other of them with him, right? So as Wisteria and Botch go along on their fantastical journey together, they end up coming across like a coven or like another shelter place where there's a group of other people together. that are not good people. Like, some of them are good people, but other ones aren't. And it's just, I can't emphasize enough how wonderful the story is. And even in the first book, you just kind of get like a plethora of just awesomeness. And then as you go to the second, third, and fourth, it's almost like the universe the author has made, or the story she has made, becomes more intense and kind of more complicated, but not in a way where you're like, that doesn't make any sense, like, what the heck. But the plot twists in there are really well done and really well thought out. And then as you progress into the story and into the books, stuff starts kind of falling in place, and it starts making more and more sense, and it is just phenomenal. It's a phenomenal story. I would highly recommend it. I was able to find it on Amazon on my Kindle. I know the last couple times I went to look, it's kind of hard to find, so you just really gotta look for it. Also on YouTube, you can find the first chapter available that you can listen to, so that way you can kind of get a good feel, like if that's something you would actually want to read more into. But I would highly, highly recommend. The only sexual content in this whole story is kissing. That is it. And of course there's fighting of zombies. There's like more action and not like a physical abuse, but physical violence in it, just because you're dealing with, you know, killing zombies and fighting against other people. So just a heads up. Anyway, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope everyone has a fantastic day. Bye.